Cool. All right. I'm Kyle,
And I'm Kyle.
and this is K squared. All right. So it's been a while.
It's been a while.
We are trying out the new microphone. We've moved to a new place, so we all getting all settled in with new jobs and all that good stuff too. So, let's go ahead and read our comments because it's been a while since we've read those as well.
It's been a
So
while.
let's see if we can share our screen real quick. Share. All right, so I will read. I'm going to read Gil's, and I'll let you read. I believe it's Kaylin who commented after Gil. So Gil wrote on our episode. Let's see which one it was. Kyle will be back, which is a great
Well
one.
done. Well done.
Yep. Um, Lastly, I prefer museums. When we went to New Orleans, Kyle and I wanted to try and go to the World War II museum, but I was going to take up a huge part of the day, and the Mardi Gras Museum was a lot of fun. I love museums. They're a lot of fun to me. I love learning. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think museums are a good time. So
Nerds. I hate museums. They're so boring.
I don't know, man. I just think it's so neat to see where we've come from and all that good stuff.
Who cares where
So
you come from? It's where you're going. That's what's
that's
important.
also true, but you gotta learn from your mistakes.
I don't make mistakes.
Oh, okay.
So it's fine.
All right, you want to read the next
All
one?
right. Yes. You said it's Kaylin?
Kaylin, yes,
Kaylin.
I believe.
We may or may not be Kaylin, but hello, Kaylin. She says, I'm a dancer and singer, but I hate musicals, which shocks people. That's fair enough. That's like people who, you know, bake cakes all day. Maybe they don't like to eat cake.
Yeah,
You
I feel
know,
like that's gotta be a little bit rough for sure. All right, so next one. Yes, absolutely done it. As a true Southerner, I have absolutely done it from almost everyone from the Northeast. Also, done it for a few YouTubers who don't show their face. Honestly, not sure what he's referring to on that one. Do you have any
I
idea?
I don't remember.
It's been so long since we've done these videos, and we are going to start being more consistent. So we will see how this goes. But yeah, we're going to start going back to like posting at least one video a week. And yeah, hopefully it'll be a little bit more consistent, and hopefully our studio will sound a little bit better whenever we get that sorted out. But we're going to keep actually doing the episodes. All right, and then the next one is from Gil saying, I'm referring to the high school girlfriend that was a neighbor of yours. Also, don't remember what we were talking about, but I think you called me a floozy or something like that because I apparently had a lot of girlfriends that I couldn't remember.
No, I think it was referring to when you were jumping off that cliff trying to impress one of these
Yeah, that
girls.
definitely was that girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that definitely was that girl.
Look at this old noggin.
Look at
I know
you
what's going on.
remembering things.
I
That's
know. The
fantastic.
dementia's not affecting me today.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, so I'll stop sharing. So question that we're gonna do. We're gonna do a solemn one tonight. What when you move on, where, as far as like leave this world, how are you going to do it? As far as like, are you going to choose to be buried? Are you going to be cremated? Are you going to do a Viking send off or something else?
Okay, fair enough. I'll go first on this one.
Yes, perfect.
I personally, I guess technically it's being buried, but it's this thing that I saw and I was like, oh, that's a cool way of doing something. But essentially, they take your body and I don't know if they cremate it or what they do, but they take your remains and put you into this little sack of a tree, and you pretty much help the tree grow. So you're like at least somewhat useful instead of being in a box.
Okay.
Like, you know, and I ain't gonna do nothing but rot in a box. So I might as well be useful and like help the tree flourish. But the tree could die too because of me.
Poison.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm wilting. Oh, who put this nastiness in me?
Oh man. So I this like came up on a podcast I was listening to recently, but I think I'm just gonna go with straight being like, I guess, cremated. But there's an interesting one where in I think it's Tibet, that like these people in this village, they will literally, there's like people that are assigned a job of hacking you into pieces and then putting you out so that the vultures can eat you. And you know, it's just the process of nature, of like you're feeding nature and life goes on kind of thing. The other one was a Viking funeral, where it's like you would go out on the boat and they like shoot a bow in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Still the same thing as being cremated, but I
More
thought that'd be
cool.
pretty cool, honestly.
So which one do you want to do? Do you want to get hacked to pieces
I
or
would rather do like the Viking burial, where it's like, all right, cool, you know, somebody shoots a bow and arrow and lights the thing. Speaking of which, have you ever seen the show Vikings?
I've not
Or
seen it, but I know what you're
okay,
talking about.
I think there's like definitely, it actually might be, and I'm getting this like all confused now, but I honestly think it might be Game of Thrones, where
Oh yeah.
like the dude misses multiple times and
Yep.
like somebody has to come in and like do it for him.
Yep. That's it.
It's like
It was
that's
Game of Thrones.
yeah, that's a good one. The other one that I was going to talk about is um, certain jobs related to like funerals. Like I don't understand how someone becomes a mortician
Mm-hmm.
or how someone becomes a makeup artist for the deceased.
Oh yeah.
So I actually want you to close your eyes for this one because I'm going to pull up an image and I
Uh-oh.
will share this image once I get it pulled up. Let's see. Anyways, so I'm going to share my screen so you can actually see what I'm looking at. And it's like, all right, so somebody goes to, just picture this.
Okay.
So somebody goes to makeup school, cosmetology school. There we go.
Right.
Hey,
Est
goes
is
to
it
cosmetology
esthetician
school.
school?
I thought it was actually like, is it? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Somebody in the comments educate us. So anyways, go to this school to learn how to like put people's makeup on their faces.
Okay.
And then you know, things don't go very well.
Mm.
And there's like, you know what? I just don't think this is for you, but
Maybe you can work with
maybe you
dead
should work
people.
with dead people instead. So you go to your grandfather's casket, and it's an open casket, and they paid money for, you know, someone to put makeup on his
Mm-hmm.
face, and then you open your eyes and you see this.
Oh. Ain't that Jack Nicholson or
Yeah,
something?
it
Yeah.
is. But just like imagine like it being like that
You'd be
bad,
like,
and you're just like, and I could
mm.
totally see somebody's like old granny coming up and being like, it looks just like him.
He looks like he's just
Looks
sleeping.
like he's just sleeping.
No, he looks like a
He
clown.
looks like a clown.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, but like seriously, that kind of makes me think, it's like, oh, is that how they got their start? Like somebody was just like,
They
yeah, you're not
felt
good enough to work with the real people.
they felt out of real people
Human
makeup.
people,
Yeah.
makeup
Well,
school.
they're still human people, and I guess they're still
Like,
real people.
yeah, I guess
They're
so.
just alive versus
Yeah,
dead.
dead. It's like maybe you should work with dead people instead.
I see dead.
Either that or you just really love putting makeup on people, but you don't like putting it on when they're alive. Or you just don't, maybe you're just such an introvert that you're
But
like,
you want to
oh
work with
man,
dead
that you
people?
want to work with dead people.
That's when horror stories
I
happen.
mean,
So,
it sounds very much so like there's just so many things that are just very morbid that are just really gross, but it's like it's a job for people. Um, but yeah, it just sounds crazy to me. It's like I don't know how people like got into that profession.
mm-mm.
It's like we need to make them look more alive, or you know, we went to school together and we had to like do human cadavers, and there
We
would,
were partners.
hey, look at us,
Still here
still
today.
here today.
Can't stand the game.
Can't seem to get away from it. But like there was literally a person who was like assigned shaving certain parts of the human anatomy for people to dissect. It's like, how'd you get that job?
Bad luck.
Yeah.
It has to be bad luck. I don't want that.
But it's just like, yeah, it's just so funny how there's like weird professions that, or at least they seem weird to us. They're probably like, yeah, it's perfectly normal. So to them, but anyways, well, those are the two topics that I've got for tonight, Kyle. So I will let you take us out unless you've got any other comments to make
Oh no,
about, you know, dead people and
dead people.
dead
No,
things.
dead things are dead. They don't matter.
We should have done this on Halloween. That would have been a smarter approach.
Well,
But
we've
maybe
got
we'll
time.
revisit it. Yeah.
We've got time. We'll dress up on Halloween.
Yeah. So let us know how this one sounds. We're using the new microphone. We'll probably get like a better setup so that I don't have to like yell as much. It probably is gonna watch us have to re-record this. We'll here in a little
I hope
bit.
not.
Yeah. And I'll do some editing, creative skills and stuff. But anyways,
All right. Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Sorry for the delay again. We've got ourselves set up and everything, so we're going to make sure that this is a normal weekly thing. If there's anybody that would like to be on the show with us, just let us know. I know that there's a couple people
at
that have
least
reached
one.
out to me, at least one. Everybody wants to be on the show. What is it? Don't be silly, Andrea. Everyone wants this.
I have no idea what that's.
Okay, well, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, don't be ridiculous, Andrea. Everyone wants this.
Oh man,
That's
that's
what it
great.
is.
I love it.
But yeah, if you want to be on the show, just let us know. But we hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our page.
Awesome. See y'all next time.